the scenes of Alpha Phi.
Unfortunately, it's a crisp 5 a.m. and here we are getting ready for day 1 of Rush, which is going to be the first round open house. This initial round actually lasts for 2 days, and it gives every single PNM the opportunity to walk through and talk with people at every single house on the row. After open house comes round 2, which we here at UCLA call Sisterhood. This round gives the PNMs a chance to really dive deeper in their conversations, meet new girls at the returning houses. It really focuses on what the bonds and relationships look like within each sorority. For the 3rd round, we do philanthropy. We call it our impact round. This topic is also super important to us, so we take up 2 days to really ensure that each PNM can take their time really learning and understanding what each chapter values and stands for. In my sorority, which is Alpha Phi, our philanthropy is women's heart health, and we actually have our own Alpha Phi Heart Health Foundation. After the absolute chaos that is Rush Week, we get to our preference round. This is the final round, and it's a ceremony where each and every PNM gets invited to attend only 2 houses. In the preference ceremony, emotions can be high, it can be a little overwhelming, and also kind of awkward because you don't know anyone, and like people are crying, and it's super odd, but also really, really meaningful. After attending both pref ceremonies, each PNM gets to decide which house is right for them and which one they want to run to on midday. Rush truly is such a unique and for some life-changing process, so I'm super excited to be able to give you guys a sneak peek into what all this looks like and means to those of us a part of it, both here at UCLA and in Greek life as a whole. And tell them what happened all over again, and we can give you the order for free. And time today.
Their profits. Like, why
I know. I was like, I just don't have time today, and he was like, I was like, how long that was? It was probably a week. I go, is that like a confident probably a week, or am I?
Or you just like saying like shit to shut me up?
Say like no, and he goes, it's like pretty confident. I don't really know. What the fuck? Like,
bro.
I've been hyping up your booths to so many PNMs. Everyone that's been telling me they're going to the fair. Both of them are having booths at the EAF.
Wait, and me.
And you, wait, yours is the music and psychology type?
No, hers is
the music one. That's the one, I would talk about that one, and then your consulting one. I'd ask Pax what it was called though.
Boobs. I was like,
I've been hyping up your boobs to all the PNMs. Wait, what's yours, Eden?
Art and mental health.
Art and mental health, okay.
Yes. I literally have to be leading 2 booths at the same time, and they're expecting me to be there at the same time, and I'm like,
your consulting one, and then what else?
I have two consulting ones.
Jesus.
And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna run back and forth and see if they notice that I'm like running between the 2. I also fucked up, and I really thought we were ending.
Oh my god, that light is not
It's way better, like, mirror than me trying to use the little one inside my makeup bag.
oh my god, this coffee is ass too. I'm gonna cut it.
No, really? It can't be.
Yeah, it's really bad.
What?
Can you doctor it up with stuff here?
Actually, I'm gonna go. I can do that coffee too.
Okay.
I'm gonna be violent.
No, do what you gotta do, babe. Pop your shit. Pop your shit. We have what? I was manifesting we'd be off the first round, and then I was like, I don't have to rush to do my makeup. I can like nap and then do my makeup, but whatever.
I met a girl yesterday who was a nail tech, and she was so fired.
Wait, I met a girl yesterday that did her own nails too.
Like Gel X.
I'm like, wow, I
Gel X
couldn't
is so
ever.
easy to apply yourself. Wait, it really is.
Ooh, this is
I used to have one of those gels.
Yeah.
Are we trying to go skiing?
No, it is hot.
I'm
Now I'm sweaty.
Bro, it was so good. I literally am just like, how is eBay here right now? I thought she was in San Tropez. Like, I literally just said that. And now you're
I feel like she's in America.
the first thing I said when I saw her is, you're in America? Yeah. Well, I was like, where's you? A lot of people are graduating earlier.
Everybody is. I'm not.
Yes.
I'll be right there till the end.
Me too.
Full course load.
Yeah, I graduated
all the way through.
winter course.
Okay.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, they'll still be here. Yeah.
I'll be instead of
I think you can take one. Please, Maddie. I'm making a Russian video.
I watched your UCLA like vlog before.
Somebody told me yesterday during Rush that they watched my UCLA vlog from like 3 years ago.
Lacy thong out of her.
She's great. I just landed in America and she's back. She's back. Where have you been? It was little. I went to Italy and then Saint Tropez and then Cannes and then Monte Carlo.
Oh,
Wow. That's a lineup. That's a lineup. And you just got back like literally last night. Actually, oh, okay, not too bad. And I thought I didn't know I would be able to do this because I missed hashtag work week. But last night I texted, can I help? They said, get here at 7, bud. They said, everyone's down bad. We need you. They said, we literally can't need you. You must be here. I was like, listen, like,
because she lived in the house last year.
I can't let you down. No.
Executive meeting about it.
She's here to work.
But they couldn't figure out because then she had 2 weeks notice to leave the house, and they didn't want to like.
Like makes sense. Like, are you thinking? Almost everybody will be on the floor for every single one. So, just mentally prepare yourself.
I want to go to sleep and die right
Wait, we have a song I'm going to teach you that we made up to sing. It's super fun. What? It's not from Hannah. We made this in the TTR last year together. It was it's kind of like a hype of song.
It's really heartfelt, and it's just about how much we love our music.
Yeah.
Okay, Alpha Phi.
How you feeling, Miss VPMR?
I just want to quickly preface the speech that our now former VP of DE&I, Amaya Boyd, is about to give. Amaya wrote this absolutely beautiful speech to not only represent her personal experiences within Greek life and Alpha Phi specifically, but also to reflect our chapter values as a whole. Amaya gave a speech similar to this during Rush the prior year, and at that time was the first and only member of any sorority on our road to discuss and open up conversations on DE&I to the PNMs. Seriously, this woman and all of the women in the following speeches are beautiful human beings inside and out, and I am absolutely honored to have their permission to share some snippets of the wonderful speeches that they gave throughout this week.
Pull it together. We got it. You got it.
Yeah, Maya.
Oh yeah. It is truly a pleasure to have you all here today. For those of you that I have not had the opportunity to meet, my name is Amaya Boyd, and I've had the privilege of serving as the Vice President of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion here at Alpha Phi for 2 years.
Yeah, Maya.
3 years ago, I first considered joining the Panhellenic community. Being an out-of-state student who knew absolutely no one, I was drawn to the idea of sisterhood. The support, the strength, the sense of belonging. But the concerns I had made me hesitant. Concerns that there was no room for me in a space that historically denied access to marginalized groups. Concerns that I would constantly feel other or out of place. But the reality I found at Alpha Phi has been so far from that. This chapter is a home for strong, dynamic women who embrace diversity, not just in words, but in action. The women of Alpha Phi are change makers and leaders united by a shared commitment to progress. We don't value diversity simply for the sake of saying that we have it. Rather, we understand that true progress comes from fostering a space where different voices, perspectives, and experiences can thrive. Our efforts are continuous because we know there is always work to be done. Progress isn't a destination, it's a journey. But we face that challenge with a shared sense of purpose. It's the initiatives we take on, it's the conversations we have, and it's the intentional actions that we choose every single day that define who we are as a chapter. We are still learning, but we are driven. We are committed to growth, and we are determined to continue being forces of change, not just in this chapter, but within the broader community as well. When I got here 3 years ago, I was a very different woman. I was broken and I was very alone, and these women have built me up piece by piece. They see me for everything that I am, and they love me because of who I am, and I'm so grateful to each and every single one of you for everything that you've given me. It is such a privilege to be able to share this with you. And for my last recruitment, it genuinely just means the world, and I thank you all so much for being here. We value each and every single one of you, and we're so happy that you're here. We love you.
Love you. Love you. Oh, love.
I'm incredibly honored to introduce one of our very own members, Ms. Morgan Mack, to share how our philanthropy has impacted her.
No one ever expects the Apple Store to be the place that changes the trajectory of their life. For me, however, it was. My name is Morgan Mack, and this is my Heart House story. Then I moved to UCLA, and I sat right where you were sitting and listened to Abby Grasser, one of the most amazing and inspiring Alpha Phi, now alum, tell her Heart Health story. I sat in these chairs and cried because I'd never met another person with POTS until that day. And that was the day that I knew Alpha Phi was the place for me. Look at the girls standing around this room. These are the girls that have been there for me on my harder or dizzier days. These are the girls who have literally held me up when I felt fake. These are the girls who have wiped my tears when I felt alone. I hope that I can do for you what was done for me when I sat in this room for the very first time. I take pride in these friendships. I'm inspired by these women. Bear with us, guys. I feel unconditionally loved and supported by these girls. Living away from my family by blood, Alpha Phi is my family here. No matter where you end up, I'm so excited for each of you. I'm so proud of you for everything you've accomplished to get to this point, and I'm so ready for you to find your home here on this campus. I know I found mine in Alpha Phi, and these are the girls that I keep my heart out for.
Words on your lips, you just help in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten.
That prize already crumbled, and I thought that y'all opened it without me. Oh my god!
We're all here because we genuinely believe that you will add strength, kindness, and love to our sisterhood. We see you experiencing all the highs and lows of college here with us at Alpha Phi. At home, there's a little wooden sign that hangs in my kitchen. It says, "I can't imagine what life is like without a sister," which is wildly ironic because I'm a middle child sandwiched between two brothers. They were tolerant, letting me put 2-inch pigtails all over their heads, dressing them up in tulle skirts and my synchro gymnastics leotards, and doing practically all the other girly things I wish I had a sister to do with me. I remember sitting in the seats you all are in now, hearing the speeches from seniors and the president, thinking to myself, wait, this is kind of culty. Anyways, it wasn't until I found myself as the last girl exiting this party, crying with a senior who had just created her own film, that I knew for sure not just that I wanted to be in a sorority, but that Alpha Phi was where I belonged. And I'm no longer upset about the little wooden sign that stares at me in the kitchen. I really cannot imagine my life without a sister.
I remember in my first week, I met Miss Katie Costa, and this was the beginning of my new chapter. It was the college life that I always envisioned for myself and planned for. I thought I had it all figured out, until I didn't. After my freshman year, I came home, and my mom sat me down and told me that she had breast cancer. Coming back to school was so hard. But when Eden picked me up from the airport and I moved into the Alpha Phi house, I started to feel the sense of comfort again. And finally, I started to feel like life was back on track. But again, life doesn't always present us with our plans. I came back this past December and my mom sat me down once again, telling me that her cancer was back. Being at this school this past year has been one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. The friendships that I've made here, they gave me strength to keep going, even when life didn't go as planned. They taught me that family is not just those that you're related to by blood. It's those that stand by you, that lift you up, and walk with you through life's most difficult moments. And I tell you all this not to scare you, but to remind you that when life knocks you down, you are not alone. It is a sisterhood, and it is a family. And I know you will find your family, just like I found mine.
I can speak on behalf of everyone when I say that you are all so wanted, so loved, and so cared for here at Alpha Phi. Members, please escort your cadets to the door. Have an amazing.
Girl, what you know?